Welcome to the Deep Dive, your go-to for getting straight to the heart of the action. Today, we are absolutely pitchside, breaking down the thrills and spills of the COPACCHAI Super July East Challenge Cups. We're looking at both the men's and women's tournaments.
That's right. Think of us as your analysts in the booth. We've got all the results, the tables, the key moments, and we're here to give you that inside track.
Yep, connecting the dots on the surprises, the disappointments, and crucially, who's got the momentum heading into those knockout rounds. We want you fully up to speed on all the drama.
Exactly. Not just the scores, but the stories behind the scores.
Okay, let's dive straight in then. East Men's Challenge Cup. 4 groups. And honestly, the group stage served up some real curveballs.
Oh, absolutely.
Kicking off with Group A. Now, it seemed like Agastafi from Pantai were sailing through. They had a really strong 3-0 win against Unanium Crocodiles.
Yeah, what's solid.
And all they needed, really, was a win against Fortuna from Bruneshab. And Fortuna, well, let's be honest, they were tipped as maybe the weakest team there.
That was the consensus, yeah. On paper, it looked like Agastafi's game to lose. A clear path.
But, and this is why we love this sport, right? Fortuna didn't just scrape an upset.
No, they flipped the script completely. Won the match, topped the group, 7 points plus 4 goal difference.
Yeah.
Just, wow. Nobody saw that coming.
Stunned silence, I bet. So where did that leave everyone else?
Well, Han Sung-boon from Yoonjian, they snuck into second place there. 5 points plus 2 GD, Agastafi out just 3 points. And Unanium Crocodiles finished bottom with 1 point.
Incredible. Just shows how one result, one performance can totally change everything. Fortuna must have played out of their skins.
They really did. Kare Zadefi completely cold, it seems.
Okay, moving over to Group B. Here we had Susan Sharp from Munchen and Humnam Peacocks from Belarusian. Both had already qualified before their final match.
So the final game was about top spot bragging rights, really.
Exactly. Expectations were for maybe a tight game. Susan Sharp, perhaps with a slight edge based on reputation.
Maybe on paper, but on the pitch, totally different story. Humnam Peacocks were utterly dominant, won 3-0.
3-0?
Yeah, a real statement. They took first place, 7 points plus 4 goal difference. Susan Sharp second with 6 points plus 1 GD. But that loss, it really casts a shadow over Susan Sharp, doesn't it?
It does. Raises questions about their ability to handle pressure, maybe. Especially compared to, say, a Sagadep who got 4 points, or Jeunesse Sportif who didn't manage any points.
Definitely. That 3-0 scoreline against an already qualified opponent, it's a vulnerability other teams will note.
And Susan Sharp weren't the only Munchen team feeling the heat.
No.
Over in Group C, Karwai Denata, big favorites, right?
Huge favorites.
Didn't even make it out of the group. What on earth happened there?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? It all came down to the last day. Karwai Denata needed Methi Kaikam carrying mules from Belarusian to beat Li An from Yunjian.
Okay.
The game was tense, locked at 1-1.
Yeah.
Then 69th minute, bang, red card for the carrying mules center back.
Oh, no.
Game changer. Total game changer. Lian just bounced, scored twice more, won the game. They finished top with 7 points plus 4 GD. The carrying mules still scraped through in second, 6 points, 0 GD.
But Karwai Denata, out.
Yep. Eliminated early, 4 points, plus 1 GD. Cults of Wizards finished bottom. That one red card, that moment of indiscipline, completely reshaped the group, sent a giant home.
Brutal. Just absolutely brutal. Finally, Group D, Laxon Aqua Regia from Munchen. They did live up to the hype, yeah.
They did. Confirm their favoritism, topped the group pretty comfortably, 7 points, plus 3 GD. Looks solid.
So the drama was elsewhere.
Oh, definitely. The fight for second place was intense and went right down to the wire.
Yeah.
Yevmai Sea Zebras from Belarusian needed something special against TriStar from Pantai.
And did they find it?
They absolutely did. 2 goals in the last 15 minutes.
All right.
Clutch performance. Snatched the win, snatched second place, 6 points plus 2 GD.
Wow, late game heroics. You have to love that.
Yeah.
Tough on TriStar, though.
Absolutely gutting for them. Finished with just 1 point. Malangbo had 2 points. But those late goals, that tells you the Sea Zebras have real fight in them.
Okay, so the group stages gave us upsets, drama, late goals. What does the knockout stage look like for the men? The quarterfinals are set.
And they look absolutely electric. Some fantastic narratives shaping up here.
Go on.
Okay, first up, Fortuna, the fairy tale story. The biggest surprise, right? They're playing Susan Sharp. Arguably the biggest disappointment among the qualified teams after that 3-0 loss.
Ooh, clash of narratives right there. The underdog versus the wounded giant.
Exactly. Can Fortuna keep their momentum going? Or will Susan Sharp find their feet under pressure? Fascinating tactical battle, too.
And the next.
The other big surprise, Yefamai Sea Zebras. Fresh off those late heroics, They face Leon.
Ah, the team that capitalized on the red card.
That's them. So it's momentum versus clinical finishing, maybe. The Zebra spirit against Leon's ruthlessness. Another great matchup.
Okay, other side of the bracket.
A huge one. Homnam Peacocks versus Hansung-Boon. Powerhouses from their countries.
Yeah, that sounds massive.
Peacocks flying high after beating Susan Sharp. Hansung-Boon, maybe quieter, but always tactically sound. Could be the game of the round, honestly. A real clash of titans.
And the last quarterfinal.
Laxan Aquaregia, the current favorites, against Methi Kahikam Carrying Mules.
The team that survived the red card.
Exactly. Laxan looked smooth, consistent, but the Carrying Mules showed real grit to get through.
Yeah.
Can they disrupt the favorites? Can they pull off another shock?
High stakes doesn't even cover it. Every single one of those sounds like a cracker.
Totally agree.
Right, let's switch focus. East Women's Challenge Cup. Just as intense, maybe even more so.
You could definitely argue that. Group A, for instance, looked like a two-horse race initially, didn't it? Aiden Umbra from Munchen and Pandora from Ponte.
Yeah, seemed pretty clear-cut, but it didn't quite pan out that way.
Not at all. The whole thing got blown wide open. Van Chi from Yunjian pulled off a shock win against Pandora in the second match.
Right, okay. So that changed things.
Massively. Suddenly, it was all on the line on the final day. Pandora, sitting on 4 points, had to beat Aiden Umbra, who were top with 6 points.
High pressure. Did they do it?
They did. A fantastic 3-2 win. Their forward money Groneveld bagged 2 goals. A really clutch performance under pressure.
Wow. So that must have meant everyone expected a 3-way tie on 6 points then. Goal difference deciding it.
That's what it looked like. Chaos. Nail-biting stuff, calculating goal difference.
Boy, Spence.
But it didn't end up like that. Van Chi, who caused the initial upset, could only manage a 1-1 draw with ITY from Belo-Horizonte.
Ah, so they missed out.
Yeah, they finished third with 4 points. So Aiden Umbra actually stayed top despite the loss, 6 points plus 3 GD. And Pandora, with that crucial win, took second. Also 6 points, but plus 2 GD.
Incredible. That final game win was literally everything for Pandora. Talk about resilience.
Absolutely. A huge psychological boost for them heading into the knockouts, you'd imagine.
Definitely. Okay, Group B. This was labeled the group of death, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Stacked group. And yet, we saw one team really dominate. Rangiagapun from Pontai.
They just cruised through.
Pretty much.
Right.
Secured first place with 7 points, plus 4 goal difference. Looked very impressive. Their only drop points came in a final match draw against Orange Chandelier from Munchen.
Okay, so Orange Chandelier got through too.
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
Took second place with 5 points, plus 1 GD. Also impressive in a tough group.
But I heard their path wasn't exactly smooth sailing. Something about their first game.
Ah, yes, that was dramatic. They were leading 3-1 against Orita Paradise Bay, another Munchen team. Yeah. Looked comfortable.
Completely fell apart late on. Conceded in the 85th minute and then again in the 94th. Blew the win, ended 3-3.
Ouch. That must have hurt. A collapse like that can kill your momentum.
It really can. But, interestingly, Orita Paradise Bay couldn't build on that. They didn't win a single game, finished with 2 points, and Napnamain Hornets only got 1 point.
So Orange Chandelier kind of got away with it. In a way, yes. The results elsewhere helped them. They stumbled badly, but still managed to advance. Got a lifeline, you could say. Now they're in the semis.
Remarkable turnaround. Shows you need a bit of luck sometimes, too. Okay, so women's knockout stage, semifinals, what have we got?
We've got 2 absolutely massive national derbies.
Yeah.
Huge games.
Oh, brilliant. Tell me more.
First up, an all-Munchen battle. Orange Chandelier, remember they won this competition 2 years ago.
Right, the defending champs, sort of, from a couple years back.
Exactly. They're facing Aiden Umbra, who must be desperate to bounce back after losing that last group game to Pandora.
So experience versus redemption, local bragging rights on the line, too.
Precisely. Oran's pedigree against Aiden Umbra's desire to forget that last match. It's going to be intense. A real tactical chess match.
And the other semifinal, you said it was even more impressive.
It's the biggest derby in Pontai. Rangiagapun versus Pandora.
Wow. Rangiagapun, the dominant group winners, against Pandora, the team that showed incredible resilience to qualify.
Exactly. This is huge. The history between the clubs, the fan passion, and it's a semifinal.
How does that derby pressure play into it?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Sometimes the occasion can get the players. Will Rangiagapun maintain their cool dominance? Or will Pandora's fighting spirit, that clutch ability they showed, thrive in the derby atmosphere?
Anything could happen.
Literally anything. It promises to be an absolutely fantastic game. Sparks will fly, guaranteed.
Phew. Well, what a journey through these COPACCHAI Super July East Challenge Cups so far. I mean, we've had shocking upsets, last gasp winners, teams collapsing, teams showing amazing fight.
It's had everything, hasn't it? Teams rising, teams falling, and now the stage is set for some incredible finishes in both tournaments. It just hammers home how fine the margins are. One moment, one goal, one red card. It can change absolutely everything. That's the beauty of tournament football.
Couldn't agree more. So you've got the lowdown now, the full playbook. As things heat up towards the finals, here's something to think about. We've seen so many unexpected twists already. Which storyline do you think holds true? Will the surprise packages, the Fortunas and the Sea Zebras keep going? Or will the established favorites, the Lax and Aqua Regias or the Rain Jagapons, ultimately stamp their authority when it really counts?
That's the fascinating part, isn't it? Hard to call.
Indeed. Well, until next time, keep digging deeper.